The Trick or Treat has been revealed, and it's exciting. The release date is in less than 2 weeks, and none of us even realized. It's absolutely amazing. So, I've been working on a little something for all of you. A guide to clearing the entire Halloween event. It's simple as that. To save time and help you out, this video will be divided into chapters and hopefully timestamped in the description. The chapters of this video will go in order: Mastery Preparation, Smart Robux Spending, How to Hunt, the free alternatives. Anything with the optional label beside it is completely up to your preference. Lots of this video will be improvised with some key points written out on the script so that it grants me the freedom to be a little more relatable, since quite a lot of you don't really have boost tokens or the money to get them. So the free alternatives section will mostly just be improv. So let's get into it. Mastery is one of the most time-consuming, most annoying, and frustrating things to do for a new event, and I personally have never liked doing it. It's really, really annoying. With the sudden confirmation of the Trick or Treat event that just came out a couple hours ago at the time of recording, I've compiled a list of potential and almost guaranteed Loomians to be in this event. I'm expecting there to be reskins of quite a few of them, but some may be regular or so here's what I've gathered based on the current and past events. You should be doing Mochibi, Gwurm, Cupoink, Bunpuff, Swirl, Dractus, Garpy, Cinnaboo, Swishy, and Naimore. I don't know, I probably butchered that really badly. Those are the previous Sweet Retreat Loomians and the most likely ones to return this year. Now, here are the Loomians that were included in the last Halloween event and in the events before: Kabunga, Pyda, Baroj, Volpup, Mirami, Spirivi, Nevermare, Nechonet, Odoyaga, Gargolem. Optionally, you could also do the Mastery for the story roamings, like the other rare Loomians such as Vari and Pyramide. You have about 2 weeks to complete the Mastery for all of these. It's rumored that Dakuda will be this year's skeleton, so it's best to have the Mastery prepared for that one too. This was a quick little section, but this is the only truly hard part about preparing for the event, so on to the next category, I guess. Now, to manage your Robux properly, you should first look at what resources you have at your disposal. Any completed alt accounts that may have game passes to help out is incredibly important in this situation. The total for the Gleaming and Roaming Charm comes in at around about 900 Robux, and that's the very bare bones minimum. Saving your Robux is incredibly important, and it's a well-known fact that there's a 300 Robux boost event pack that releases at every single event at the beginning. And I'm pretty sure it carries through, but you know, whatever. If you have alt accounts with game passes, I recommend doing your mastery on them and purchasing that pack on there as well, instead of just dumping Robux on one single account and praying you find something. Twice as fast, twice as productive. Any extra Robux should be saved up for the 800 boost pack, as it's the best value for what it gives you. Splitting the 800 Robux pack into 25 boost tokens for each roaming and gleaming boost will get you about 6 hours and 15 minutes of continuous hunting. That's 6 hours of potential gleaming skeleton, by the way. It's worth it. Next category. Hunting is weird, repetitive, sometimes boring. People have too much time on their hands, and so they do weird stuff like this. If you're doing this, then it's clear that you're the same, and so I'll make this short and sweet. If you want a certain Loomian, hunt with a harmonized dust kit with a personality of your choice. My Gamma Plush kit is Pure Nimble because I like Pure Nimble Loomians, and there's a very big chance that like half of the Loomians that we hunt for are gonna need to be Pure Nimble. Use the saddle of the Loomian that you're hunting with. Every second counts. Using the saddle and sending out the Loomian chips down the encounter time ever so slightly. If you really do want to hunt with a Loomian of your choice that isn't a dust kit, simply feint your harmonized dust kit and put it in the first slot of your party. Then use the saddle of the Loomian that you really want to hunt with, teach it spare and potentially hypnotize, and start hunting. An optional extra idea is to have a secret ability Protagon or a secret ability Elephage in your party. They both have an ability called Replicate, which replicates the opponent's ability. You can use it to see the other Loomian and their ability, and I f***ed it up. You can use it to see if the other Loomian has an ability that it doesn't usually have. If Replicate doesn't show up when using it against another Protagon or Elephage, that means they're also SA. To auto-hunt without touching the keyboard, you can hold Shift and press Q at the same time on PC. You can achieve the same result on mobile by hunting the mount button down. Do not quote me on that, I haven't used mobile in ages. This is the biggest part for most of you, so listen carefully. Doing Mastery can get you somewhere to around 60-ish boost tokens if you max it out to the brim. It's not much in terms of effort, but it does get you something that's, as I mentioned before, 6 hours or so of hunting if you put it in either one. Around the map, there's boost tokens in boxes provided to you for free. Gathering information from the past few events, LTS has started to implement a daily boost token reward for completing a minigame or something like that. So keep your mind... Me! Gathering information from the past few events, LTS has started to implement a daily boost token reward for completing a minigame or something like that. Keep your eye out for that. Milo's Market, usually shows up toward the end of the event, and he typically sells around 8 boost tokens in exchange for the event currency, but it was boosted up to 10 during the Luminity Park event, so we don't really know. LTS is slowly getting more generous with boost tokens, and there's also the chance of getting a third free Gleaming boost day, so keep an eye out for those. There was also a method mentioned to me by a friend of mine called Hallow, where you basically activate your Gleam boost, and then when you get close to Pity, you would activate a roaming boost to maximize your chances of getting a roaming. The only problem with that is that roaming boost is worth a lot during the Halloween event due to how common roamings are. So, without it activated, sorry, this is improv, without it's activated, it becomes slightly more difficult to get a roaming, because I found Gamma roamings and Gleam roamings off Pity. Anyway guys, that's really all for the video. If I missed anything, please let me know and I'll add it to the pinned comment. If you're excited for this event, also let me know. I want to know what you plan to find. Sweet Retreat honestly isn't my favorite, but they left it so long that they didn't give us any news that I've honestly got so many tokens backed up that I literally do not care anymore. I'm just praying that it really is Skeleton Takuda and not Skeleton Nightmare, otherwise I'll just cry. So then, thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.